What's up and welcome back to the channel again. Going for lots of videos this time. It's pretty nice. So anyway, figured we might as well just keep running at these drawers and get that kind of sort of tidied up, and I feel like that would help out a ton. So gonna talk about a couple things quick and we'll organize another one. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the foam quick, and then we'll jump into the next thing. So what I really like about the foam is that you can tell when stuff's missing, like this big square that I lent out to a friend of mine that's working on his house. I dig that. The thing I don't like about the foam is when you run into having extra stuff, it just doesn't really work. So I did those two drawers a while ago. I've been kind of playing with it, and I like it and I don't like it. So like in this drawer, that one just popped out. The other one is in my tool belt. I don't know what happened to this screwdriver. It just left one day, probably with an ex-employee, because that's what they seem to like to do. But you know, it's just like stuff works and it doesn't work. Sometimes, you know, I'm starting to get the feeling like less is more. So as some of you guys have seen, I've made some dividers like this in drawers. So this is like an easy one. I've got drywall tools or drywall guns, the whole hog, the hammer drill. This is where the M18 and M12 drills go. I did a similar thing with the drawer that has the oscillators and grinders in it. So grinder, M18 oscillator, M12 oscillator, this little thing that I don't really use that much, but sometimes it's helpful. Little dividers, you know, the last video we talked about these, big stuck, there we go. These dividers I did in the last video. That drawer is very heavy. You know, little dividers in here. So sometimes less is more, and I've been fighting with this drawer for a little while now, and I think the answer to this is not foam, because foam will take up too much space and then there's too much stuff. So instead, what I think I'm going to do is put like things together and just build little cubbies everywhere so that I can put channel locks in one, and I can put things that snip in one, and I can put pliers in one, and I can put needle nose in one, and so on and so forth, so that multiples of tools can just be in a cubby, and then you just go into that cubby for what you need. So let's maybe play with this guy. So as you guys can see, let's just pretend that there was foam in the bottom of this. By the time I put you know, like 2 siding tools, and let's pretend there's the missing one here, the reds. I got 3 pair of snips, riveters, and a couple oddball things. We're full, and I still don't have, you know, multiple pairs of channel locks in there. I don't have the little clippy tool that's really important for under windows. You know, there's lots of stuff that didn't make it in the drawer, and more stuff that could. So I think instead what the answer is to stack stuff up. So like this is all siding tools. So we'll build a cubby for siding tools, and then we can do a cubby of tin snips, and we can put all 3 of them in one little spot there. And then I can probably do, you know, a cubby worth of, you know, vice grips or whatever, and we can put all those in a cubby all its own. And then like down here we can probably do, you know, like all of these are in one maybe thing together, because they're all, you know, a combination of some sort of plier and snipping. So like we can put all those into a bin. We could put all of these different channel locks stacked up into a bin somewhere, maybe a long one over here or something. I'm not too sure yet. Obviously it'll take a little configuring to find the best layout, but you can get a lot of stuff crammed in there. This riveter needs to go in there somewhere. This is an important one that needs to go in there. So obviously, like I said, there's lots of stuff that needs to go in here, but once I start driving down the road, all this just ends up jumbled up. So I think some nice little dividers in here, put like tools together, will simplify what I've got going on and make my life a whole lot easier. So after playing around a little bit with a couple different layouts, I think what's going to work the best is to just do long dividers only in here and kind of put like things together. So like you can see there's lots of channel locks over here. So we'll just do one long divider, channel locks. Then we'll do another long divider. And this will all be like pliers and needle nose and nips, etc. So like all that will be here. This will be all vice grips of any different kind. If it works like that, it's going to be in this cubby. We'll do snips. I've got like a long, I think like a 4-inch pair, and the reds that are, I think, in my truck right now. So we'll put all that stuff here, and then we'll put siding tools and other stuff over here. So like maybe like a crimper for doing gutters. This thing, like I said, I actually made this smaller by putting a little zip tie on it or a little wire tie on it. So I think that's going to be the answer to this one. I think less is more. Just do a bunch of cubbies and then put like things together in the cubbies. Well, kind of looks like a silverware holder in your kitchen drawer, but should do the trick. So even when things get a little crazy, at least it'll keep like things together. All I did was just keep it like a 1/2 inch low of the exterior of the drawer. I guess if you wanted to go flush, that would be perfectly fine. I had a piece that I was easily able to get all 4 of these cut out of to make my life a little easier. And then, like I said, just put light things together. So channel locks, this has got like lineman's pliers, needle nose pliers, and nips in it. Vice grips, snips. Like I said, I've got 2 more pair that need to sit in here, and siding stuff, miscellaneous, whatever. So hopefully that'll keep the drawer a little bit more organized so that when we do get where we're going and you need to grab something, you know that it's in one of these cubbies, and it eliminates looking at all of the extra tools. So there it is. All right, I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the videos about organizing the drawers and really getting everything dialed in the trailer. We're also going to have some stuff coming about finishing the lights. We've got a couple drawers to build, some countertops to do, etc., etc., and then lots of whitewashing, some floor, and some trim. So I'm just going to keep moving through the drawers a little bit at a time to get them all dialed in, burn up a bunch of my plywood scraps, and then eventually I'll have a clean garage too. So this is kind of like a win-win. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe down below. Leave a comment if you would do anything differently or do things the same. Tool organization has been kind of a fun thing to follow over the last couple of years for me, and now I'm enjoying making content for you guys who are also hopefully trying to get organized. But that's what I got for you. So we'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know what drawer is next, so subscribe to find out, and we'll see you guys in the next video.